What is up, guys? This is your middle class sneakerhead, Jello Pineda. Welcome back to another episode of the vlog. Today's video, we do have a new sneaker pickup and we are taking a closer look on these bad boys right here. These are the Air Jordan 4 University Blue or UNC. I'm very excited to put these on feet for you guys, so stay tuned. Thanks so much for checking on this video today, guys, and I do hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you're new here, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more videos just like this. And if you've been here for a long time now, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here and for stopping by to talk some sneakers. Now, these guys were set to release in the beginning of the year. I can remember that I was seeing some pictures of these sneakers right here being posted on social media. The leaks were in and there weren't any definite release date to this sneaker by that time. But we got an update that these were set to release on March 30th for a retail price of $200+. So everyone was like very excited to get these on hand, and then suddenly they pushed the release date towards the end of April. And then April 28, these guys released on Nike Parks here in the Philippines, Jordan Brand Manila, Titan, lots of other places, even Capital PH. And there were also some raffles being held here and there, even Sneakers app, which pretty much means that these were pretty GR. But even if we had a lot of stocks, a lot of places to get them, they still sold out instantly. It's simply because of the hype of the sneaker. And aside from that, resale is king, where a lot of resellers are getting pairs, lining up, and it is what it is in the sneaker game. And it's the UNC colorway. Basically, these guys are set to be sold out everywhere. A huge shout out to my brother who helped me out get this one for retail. Alright, so let's go ahead and check on the overall materials of the sneaker. First of all, let me just say that the suede on this sneaker is very soft, very buttery, very premium. Now, this is a type of material where it really gives more justice to the sneaker. Although the material is premium, now the sneaker becomes something that you can't really wear that often because of how sensitive the material could get. But overall, it's a 10 out of 10 for me when it comes to the actual suede of the sneaker. It just gives you that overall money's worth, in my opinion. So you will find that suede material here on your toe box and even on your toe guard. Underneath your laces, you do have this plastic netting in University Blue, and it also has mesh on the back of it, as you can see there, and runs all the way up to the tongue of the sneaker. Flat laces in University Blue, and to finish off the tongue, you do have that Jumpman Flight logo in white and the flight text in black. And you do have this Team 23 tag here that says the quality products inspired by the greatest basketball player ever, which you normally see on basketball jerseys. Although it's not something that I really like. I was actually thinking of removing it or cutting it, but this is the only part of the sneaker that I don't really get. Although I'm not mad at it, it's just that it would have been better if they didn't just really put that in here, or they could just put it on the back of the sneaker or at least inside of the sock liner. Now, your sock liner is made out of that University Blue mesh and it's very plush. It feels very comfortable overall. Now, at the back of your tongue, the good thing about here is this one is in black. Just remember that when you are wearing like ankle socks, of course, your feet would really touch the tongue and that would really mess up the sneaker, especially if you get sweaty and all. So it's a good thing that they put this in black. I actually think that it would be better if they made the whole sock liner black as well to match the rest of the gut of the sneaker. And inside you do have a black insole with the Jumpman logo in it in University Blue. Now let's talk about the lateral side of the sneaker. Basically, you do have the same Jordan 4 elements and you do have that plastic Wings logo, and this one actually has the cement print. Now that runs the same with the lateral and on the medial side of the sneaker. And at the back of the sneaker, you do have the standard Jordan 4 pull tab with the Jumpman logo and with the cement print all over. Now, some were saying that this one looks much better with the Nike Air on the back than the Jumpman. I'm not really mad about the Jumpman. Let's just say I'm pretty happy that they're saving up the Nike Air branding for the OG colorways and not for the non-OG colorways. Now, when it comes to the midsole, guys, you still have the same midsole that they have been using. This one is made out of polyurethane. Now, the upper part is speckled with that cement print and also white near the air bubble. And of course, rounding off, you do have this Jordan 4 standard outsole. Of course, with the herringbone traction patterns, you do have gray, university blue, black, and white, and with that Jumpman logo here on the midfoot of the sneaker. Now, sizing on these guys, I went half size up. Actually, you can go true to size on these sneakers. I just prefer a little more wiggle room than the usual, so I went my true to size is size 10 and I got a size 10 and a half. Now, the question is, are these guys comfortable? Actually, they aren't really that comfortable. In my opinion, these guys are pretty stiff, and that is pretty much expected for an old retro or for an old Jordan silhouette. Of course, we do have cushionings nowadays for the newer silhouettes, but for the retros, don't expect to get too much of comfort on these sneakers. Now, overall craftsmanship of the sneaker, I don't see any excess glue stains on my pair. What I can actually see are some inconsistent paint job here on the midsole. So that's pretty much it. But apart from that, they did a better job with these UNC 4s than the UNC ones that just recently released. Now, one reason why these guys were really hyped up, aside from it is the UNC colorway, is simply because it pretty much reminds you of that PE exclusive UNC Tar Heels Jordan 4. It's one of those sneakers that a lot of sneakerheads were looking for. It was a gray level sneaker, and they finally released a GR version of it, which pretty much looks almost the same. I would actually prefer this one than the PE version. If you're not talking about just the hype, this has a little more contrast than just being pure blue or pure UNC blue. Now, since this one is a special release, this one came in a special box, by the way. So the cover of the box is that white Jumpman Flight logo, and the lower box is just pretty much the same as your standard Jordan 4 boxes. So before the actual release of this sneaker, this was selling for about 20,000 pesos to 21,000 pesos or higher, and that is because of the limited supply. Now, after April 20, the official release, the prices dipped down, and some were selling it for about 13,000 pesos to 14,000 pesos. So basically, you will see a very huge dip from the 20,000 peso mark down to the 14,000 peso mark, but that is okay, and we're actually expecting these to go up in the couple of months. Right now, it's just that we do have a lot of supply roaming around. We do have a lot of resellers that were able to get their hands on, multiple pairs. But once those ran out, most definitely these guys will go back to their original prices. And I will give you another video with the anticipated resale report of these sneakers for the next quarter of 2021. Now, irregardless, with hype or without hype, I would really want to cop this sneaker right here, simply because it does remind me of my first ever Jordan 3, which is the powder blue that I don't know where it is right now. And of course, it's a UNC, definitely one of those humble beginnings of Michael Jordan. He was playing for North Carolina. So the colorway represents that, and overall it's just a beautiful sneaker in my opinion. One of those sneakers that are worth copying even on the resale price. If you got them below 14,000 or you got them below 15,000, it is still a good deal. 5,000 pesos above retail is not bad, as these guys might skyrocket in time, but again, that is reserved for another video. So since this one is a special release and a special sneaker, let's go ahead and lace these guys and see what they look on feet. So let me know in the comment section down below of what you think of the Jordan 4 UNC or University Blue. Were you able to copy yours, or would you rather go for the Jordan 1 UNC than these Jordan 4s? If you like this video, please go ahead and smash that like button on the bottom of the screen. It does help out with the algorithm. It helps this channel reach new audience, and it helps the channel grow. If you're new here, consider subscribing if you like content just like this. So there you have it. Thank you so much for checking on this video today, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Peace, guys.